Rebecca and I'm a women's coach from thisislifeblood.com, and I've created this video to share with the Red School community more about the eco-friendly menstrual products that I choose to use when I'm bleeding. So why would we consider using an eco-friendly menstrual product? For me, it's really important that all of the products that I use across all areas of my life are aligned with my highest values. And when I think about the fact that something like 7 billion pads and tampons each year are disposed of in landfill, it just hurts my heart. And the more that I have got to know my own cycle and the more that I've really lived in alignment with the rhythm of my own body and come to really honour the sacred time of menstruation, the more that I realise how important the products that I'm using at that time are the most kind and caring products that I can be using for my body, but also for the planet. So I'm going to share with you 3 of the different products that I use when I'm bleeding. Number 1, my menstrual cup. So this was the very first reusable menstrual product that I experimented with, and I was such a skeptic to begin with. I really was. I had a couple of girlfriends tell me how great it was, and I really wasn't sure, but I love it. I love my cup so much. This cup is a Juju. It's an Australian brand. I also have a Moon cup, which is a UK brand, and I love them both. What I really love about this one is that it's super flexy, so it's really easy to insert. It's just a matter of creating a C shape with the cup. You simply insert it, release it, and it collects the blood. What's great about the cup is that it sits quite low in the vagina, so unlike a tampon which can sit quite high near the cervix, this really allows the blood to flow from the uterus, and I have basically no pain, no cramping at all when I use this, as opposed to using tampons. Because it's latex rather than absorbent, it also doesn't affect the pH of the body or leach any chemicals or anything into the body. It's medical grade silicone, so it's completely safe to use, and like I said, it sits quite low and is really easy to remove when you're ready to remove it. What I really love about using the cup is that I get to see the quality and the quantity of the blood that I'm losing each cycle, and that is such valuable information for your health and for your wellness. Once I've removed the cup, it's simply then a matter of disposing of the blood. You can either pour that down the toilet or down the sink, or what I like to do is pour it on my plants because it's super fertile and it's so lovely to give that blood back to the earth. It just feels like a really sacred ritual to do each month. The second eco menstrual product that I experimented with was reusable pads. I've got a few of these from a few different brands. These are from Plim Protection, but you can also try out Luna pads or EcoFem. I love these for night time. I've found through experimentation during the day and at night that personally I much prefer to use these pads at night. What I love about them is that I love the feeling of bleeding. I love feeling that flow, and that's one thing about the cup that I do miss when I have the cup in, is that I don't actually get that sensation of bleeding. And so that's what I really love about using these reusable pads. Once I wake up in the morning, I simply take them into the shower with me, give them a rinse off in the shower, and then you just pop them in the washing machine, hang them out to dry, and that's it. Some brands have some really gorgeous designs, so you can have some really stylish reusable pads. The third product that I've recently experimented with are period undies. So the brand that I have got here are from Thinx. So I've got 3 different styles. I've got the high-waisted, and these hold 2 tampons worth of blood, the hip huggers, and the thong. These are awesome. I really have to say that they have been such a delight to add to my eco menstrual product repertoire. I really love wearing them during the day. Like I said, I love the feeling of bleeding, and so that's such a pro for me, that when I've got these on, I can really feel that flow of blood. They don't have that thickness that a lot of the reusable pads have. The way they're designed with their layers is so that it's not that thick. In fact, it doesn't even feel like you're wearing anything other than just a normal regular pair of black underwear, which is great. You actually feel, quite sexy when you're wearing them. And I do normally feel quite, goddess-like and beautiful when I'm bleeding. And it feels really lovely to actually have a product that I can put on my body that reflects how I'm feeling on the inside. The one thing about them that I would have to say I don't like is that because they're black, you can't actually see the blood. It's absorbed quite quickly into the lining, which of course is definitely a positive. You don't want to be feeling wet all day. However, I actually really miss seeing the blood. And so for me, that's one thing that I love so much about the cup. There's just something about seeing that red, fresh blood that really helps me to stay in that consciousness of menstruation and to really be in my inner winter. So they are the 3 products that I use when I'm bleeding. I find, like I said, either my cup or the period undies during the day are great. I love my reusable pads at night. I feel so good every cycle knowing that I'm not having to purchase disposable pads and tampons, and to choose products that are aligned with my highest values of living sustainably and really honouring my body in the most non-toxic and kind way that I can. There's no right or wrong, of course, so if you do choose to use disposable products, great. Just make sure that you choose an organic brand, because you do not want chemicals leaching into that beautiful, sacred, sensitive part of your body. Mwah.